Hey guys, this is going to be a new series that I'm going to be starting where I go over the lore of the characters, monsters, and events in the Resident Evil franchise. And in honor of Leon S. Kennedy coming to Resident Evil 9, we're going to be covering the history and lore of everyone's favorite roundhouse kicking and one-liner spitting, the GOAT, Leon S. Kennedy. Now, I won't be going for things like the movies or comics because I feel like I could be saving those for a different video, so I do apologize. This is mainly going to be a summary of the game, so I would like to inform you guys of that right now. Also, it'd be very much appreciated if you liked, subscribed, and commented what you guys want to see next. Now, let's get into the lore of Leon S. Kennedy. Also, I would like to thank all of you guys for watching because I love all of you. In the prototype for Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 1.5, Leon's story was pretty different. He was still the unlucky cop with the worst first day on the job, but instead of coming into town alone, Leon was held up in the RCPD with a squad of other officers, awaiting their horrible deaths by the horrors that waited outside. Early designs had him with police armor because at one point there was going to be an armor mechanic in Resident Evil 2. They had two designs, one that I'm thankful that they didn't go with because frankly it looked kinda goofy, and the one we have today. Apparently the first one looked a little too much like Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 1, so that's why they didn't go with it. Me personally, I don't think it really fits Leon, but I'm happy with what we got. Throwback to my Resident Evil Iceberg video, which you should definitely go watch. I'll probably have it showed on the screen. But Leon was supposed to have a pet bloodhound. If you don't know what that is a breed of dog. And, you know, I kind of wish they kept it around, but it is what it is. 1998. After graduating from the police academy at the age of 21, Leon requested to be assigned to the Raccoon City Police Department because he had a strong interest in the bizarre murder cases that took place in the Arklay Mountains. The guy had no travel plans, no apartment, and ended up breaking with his girlfriend during the hasty departure, passing out for the night at a motel, later heading out to Raccoon City late to his first day. Stopping at a gas station where he encounters his first zombie and meeting Claire Redfield, who also happens to be Chris Redfield's younger sister. After a narrow escape, they drive into the city, where they are separated and Leon heads to the Raccoon City Police Department. By the time he arrived, most of the station had already fallen to zombies. The only men left standing were Lieutenant Marvin, Lieutenant Elliot, and Police Chief Brian Irons. Leon gets a notebook while trying to save Elliot. Unfortunately, it was a bit too late.
I got you. Give me your other hand. Jesus Christ.
In the notebook, there was combinations to get medallions to allow Leon to escape through the secret passage under the RCPD. After collecting the 3 medallions, Leon makes his escape, but is forced to leave Marvin behind because of his wounds.
So it goes underground. Huh. That's it. That's our way out. Lieutenant Branna! Marvin! It's time to go. Hey, Marvin. We need to get you to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Come on, I've got you.
Go!
Look, we can still make it out of here together. Just give me...
It's too late. I tried, Leon. but I couldn't stop it. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just go.
I understand. I won't let you down, Marvin.
Leon makes his way through the secret entrance. While traveling through the underground passage, Leon encounters a mutated William Birkin, creator of the G and T virus. After the encounter, William flees and Leon heads up to the parking garage, meeting Ada Wong, a character that will forever be a part of Leon and definitely deserves her own video. Leon also runs into the tyrant, Mr. X, while trying to get the garage parking lot key. He kills the guy who had it by crushing his head. The T-00, also known as Mr. X, was sent to Raccoon City to retrieve a sample of the G virus and kill any surviving officers and civilians during the incident. After a few close calls, Ada and Leon head down to the sewers, where Leon has an encounter with a giant alligator and kills it. Leon and Ada then run into Annette Birkin, who happens to be William's wife.
Definitely William's handiwork.
Identify yourself.
Annette Birkin.
She's who we're looking for?
Not much time. Need to dispose of it.
We're here for the G virus.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm warning you, Doctor.
Oh yeah?
Hey!
Stop!
You'll never get the G virus!
Didn't expect that from a scientist. Leon,
Forget about me. Just go. Stop her before she gets away.
And during the scuffle, Leon ends up being shot by Annette and left behind while Ada gave chase, ended up passing out due to a wound in a trash dump because Annette got the drop on her. Leon later wakes up, finds Ada, and ends up fighting William for the second time in a further mutated state. We most definitely won't be seeing this guy again. Once finally reaching Ada, they get onto a cable car and they share a kiss, heading to the secret underground umbrella facility where Leon gets a sample of the G virus. And William appears for definitely the final time. Annette is incapacitated by her husband and Leon fights him in this really cool boss fight.
Lockdown is complete. Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus.
Move! He's mine! This has to end.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry, William. Left me no choice.
You called this thing William. Why?
It shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
You're Umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Then tell me everything. Right from the start.
Attention, unauthorized
You don't get away that easily.
Good God, William. What have you done?
So you made this monster.
We made the G-Virus, but we never intended
You can
this
spin it any way you want. You're still responsible. What the hell? Oh, shit. What are you doing?
We can't let him get away!
All right, we end this here.
And then the facility proceeds to fall apart around them. Leon then escapes with the G-Virus sample and runs into Ada, who proceeds to betray him so she could steal the sample and sell it to the highest bidder. Annette shoots Ada while she's distracted and ends up falling with the virus, and Leon is forced to escape without her. He runs into Claire and Sherry Birkin, the daughter of William and Annette, and while making his way to Claire and Sherry, he comes face to face with Mr. X for the last time and obliterates him with a rocket launcher, which was given to him by Ada, who is still alive. Ada escapes, and Leon narrowly makes it onto the train, where depending on who you play for the second scenario, Leon or Claire fight William for the last and final time. And the three escape Raccoon City. After escaping from Raccoon City, Leon and Claire split up, Claire continuing her search for her brother Chris, while Leon continues to care for Sherry, but is confronted by a government agent. Leon is considered a liability because he knew too much when it came to the government's involvement in the Raccoon City incident due to Ada. Leon was then considered an asset because of what he did in Raccoon City against the BOWs, and was entered into the Anti-Umbrella military agency that was directly under the control of the president to dismantle Umbrella's illicit activities, domestically or abroad, to prevent similar incidents from taking place under the condition that both Sherry and Leon had to stay quiet and join the government, otherwise risking their own lives. Also, Leon was friends with Ark Thompson, who was the main character of Resident Evil Survivor. And by the way, I know I just had to throw Survivor in there because wink wink, nudge nudge, I am gonna be doing a video on it. I'm gonna be doing a video on it. Just letting y'all know, I'm gonna be doing a video on it. In 2002, Kennedy was sent on a mission to a small South American country because a former Umbrella researcher had contacted drug lord Javier Hidalgo. Because of how difficult the mission was, Leon was assigned a partner, Jack Krauser, a very seasoned and decorated member of the U.S. Army Special Forces, to help him infiltrate Javier's empire. Turns out, Javier's daughter, Manuela, had been suffering from a disease and was kept alive by the T. Veronica virus. While exploring Javier's compound, Leon had confided in Krauser on what happened that night in Raccoon City. Later, when confronting Javier, he had fused himself with a plant infected by the T. Veronica virus and was defeated with the help of Manuela. After the conflict, the three returned to the United States, and later, Leon learns that Krauser had apparently died in an accident. In 2004, the President of the United States' daughter had been kidnapped by the cult Los Illuminados, led by Osman Sadler, and had been tracked to a remote village in Spain. They sent in Agent Leon S. Kennedy alone to retrieve Ashley and investigate the Las Plagas virus. After being attacked and investigating around the village, Leon is captured and infected by Sadler, with another hostage being held, Luis Serra, a former researcher of the Las Plagas. Ashley was being held unconscious in the village chapel. After Leon rescues Ashley, they both come to the realization that they have both been infected by the Las Plagas. Turns out, Sadler's plan was to return Ashley to the United States as a sleeper agent to extend the influence of the Las Plagas. The helicopter meant to extract the two had been shot down, and they are forced to move to a cabin where they spend the night after holding out with Luis. After leaving the cabin, the pair decide to head to the castle. However, one of Sadler's lieutenants, Lieutenant Mendez, had ambushed Leon in a barn with the intention of killing him. However, Leon's a badass and takes him out. Heading to the castle, communications with Hunnigan are jammed and taken over by Ramon Salazar, another one of Sadler's lieutenants. Ashley is kidnapped multiple times while inside the castle, and Leon runs into Ada Wong, this time working for Albert Wesker's organization.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Put them up now.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Leon. Long time no see.
Ada. So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
See you around.
Ada!
And was sent to retrieve a sample of the Las Plagas egg from Luis. After which, Ada goes her own way while Leon regroups with Luis, who is shortly killed by Sadler, impaling him. Leon then finds Ashley and the two begin to battle through the castle, until Ashley is once again kidnapped and has to fight Salazar, who fused with the Plagas Queen. After killing Salazar, Leon heads to the island Sadler had taken Ashley to, with the help of Ada, and fights many enemies, including the Regenerators and Iron Maidens, rescuing Ashley from a prison cell, where once again she is kidnapped by Sadler directly from the parasite inside her. During the pursuit, Leon is confronted by Krauser. Oh my god!
Been a long time, comrade.
Krauser.
I died in a crash 2 years ago. Is that what they told you?
You're the one who kidnapped Ashley.
You got on quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from.
What do you want?
The sample Sadler developed, that's all.
Leave Ashley out of this!
Oh, I needed her to buy Sadler's trust in me. Like you, I'm American.
You got her involved just for that?
All for Umbrella's sake.
Umbrella?
Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade!
Ada!
Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here?
Maybe some other time.
and it's revealed that he had actually kidnapped Ashley, starting the events of RE4. Leon then fights and defeats him in his mutated state, and is later fully killed off by Ada Wong, who was sent as a replacement because Krauser was infected by the Plagas. Following clues left behind by Luis, god damn it, Leon and Ashley find equipment to destroy the Plaga parasite inside of them before it fully takes over, and Sadler is confronted by Leon, who fully takes him out with help from Ada Wong, who sets off a bomb rigged to blow up the entire island. Leon and Ashley escape via jet ski and are later extracted. Leon later filed a report on the incident labeled the Kennedy Report, which is used by the BSAA to prepare for future encounters with the Plagas. However, remnants of the Los Illuminados still remained, and survivors who returned home, who still had dormant Plagas in them, ended up reinfecting their region, rendering it dangerous. Shortly after the death of Albert Wesker, Leon and Chris meet for the first time through Claire Redfield, creating a friendship that would further link the BSAA and the United States government, leading to the events of Resident Evil 6. June 29th, 2013. Leon had met with the new President Benford, who, right before his speech, was unfortunately infected and turned. Leon begrudgingly had put him down after he attacked secret agent Helena Harper. The duo escaped the city to the Tall Oaks Cathedral outside of town. Unfortunately, everyone on the bus died to zombies before they could escape. Helena reveals that her sister was kidnapped on the orders of National Security Advisor Derek C. Simmons and his organization, The Family. They used her for bioweapon experimentations and in a plot to assassinate President Benford. Under the cathedral, there is a limestone cavern where bioweapons research facility is located, where the family used it for bioweapons research on the behalf of the United States so they could surpass rival countries such as China in a hypothetical bioweapons war. As the Raccoon City incident was very useful to get combat data for BOW manufacturers. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they bombed the fuck out of that city. And by the way, they also fought Helena's sister. I forgot to mention that in the script, but you know, it's here now, Lamau. And an organization known as Neo Umbrella took responsibility for the attack, then immediately started another one in China. Soon after the bombing, Leon got in touch with Hunnigan, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned fine shit back when we were talking about RE4. Forgive me if I didn't. But she had misreported them as dead, and they headed to China to pursue Simmons, after he declared the two as suspects for the attack. And on the plane, turns out there was a Lipoteca Chrysalid. I'm gonna pretend I know how to say that. In the plane, everyone basically got fucked up and it crashed. Leon and Helena surprisingly survive and run into Sherry Birkins and Jake Muller, who also happened to be there. They have a reunion, and turns out Leon is going after Sherry's boss. They have a big argument, and a BOW appears, and they're forced to take it out. After the fight ends, they end up being separated, and before Leon could say anything, the tower that Sherry is supposed to meet Simmons at fucking explodes. The pair then see Ada Wong running into a building, and then they decide to also run in there with her, where they then run into Chris Redfield and Piers Nivens, which I really don't know how to say his last name, so I apologize for that, who accuse Ada of killing all of Chris's men. Chris had his gun pointed at Ada, and Leon knocked the gun out of his hand so Ada wouldn't fucking die. They argue for a bit, and Leon tells him that Simmons actually did it, and then Ada throws a flash blank, oh my god, and flees. Chris proceeds to chase her while Leon and Helena continue the pursuit of Simmons. They make it to the Kunlun building where Sherry and Jake are. They question Simmons, and then he and the family fire at the four. Then we get this huge boss fight with many quick time events. And Simmons mutates into a fucking monster. Whoop-de-doo, this is Resident Evil, I don't know what you expected. Simmons is then hit by a train, and then they assume he's dead, which whoop-de-fucking-do, we're playing Resident Evil, so of course he's not fucking dead. And he mutates further. During the final confrontation, Ada and a BSAA agent aid Leon and Helena during the final fight, where they end up killing Simmons with a rocket launcher that Ada had supplied them with, just like she did back in RE2 and 4. After the events in China, Leon and Helena return to a cemetery where Helena's sister was buried. And instead of Leon arresting Helena, he instead gives her a gun, and Helena is then cleared of her crimes, because they weren't actually hers, of Simmons, and the weight is no longer on her shoulders. Thus brings us to the end of RE6, which, to be fair, is a pretty mixed bag. So if you're wondering, yes, I cut out a lot of the history pertaining to the movies because I wanted to do a different video based on them. So I'm sorry if you were expecting everything, and if I didn't cover anything pertaining to other characters. Like I said, I wanted to make this a series where I covered all of them and I connect the videos together. Other than that, it would be very much appreciated if you liked, subbed, and commented who you would like to see next, and I'll see you guys next time.
Mm.